This is a intro video for neuromuscular electric stimulation devices, mainly interactive neuromuscular stimulation. The NX Pro are three major categories for neuromuscular electric stimulation devices. The NX Pro, ARPWave has their own versions. That's probably the original out of all three of them. And then there's also NuFit. Each has their positives and negatives. The NX Pro, nice, small, light, easy to bring around, easy to carry, all that stuff. The ARPWave and the NuFit at this time are a little bit bigger, and they aren't as smooth as Signals. So that's just a little bit of difference. So what you get with it is you get your lead cables, you get your two imports, and then we can kind of go over the device itself. So with the NX Pro, super easy to use. Turn it on to the side here. You'll get a little screen, a little fancy screen here, and you have your presets. So 250 hertz is going to be your lengthening frequency. So if you want a nice long lengthening, this is typically for like rehab clients. Then we also have like our 50. So the exact opposite, we're trying to get really thick contractions. So you're really trying to squeeze as hard as you can. So a lot of bodybuilders would get to this at some point. But the sweet spot is typically like 75 or 110 hertz for any sort of training. So you get your lead cables, you have your rubber electrodes, you have your treatment sponges, a couple other things that would be good. Obviously, you have your sticky electrodes as well. Things to have while you're training with it. Some ace bandages to wrap around, especially if the person gets sweaty. And that's really it for that. So a little bit of differences between this device and other devices for neuromuscular electric stimulation. This uses AC and DC current to mimic the same brain waves of our bodies, right? So that puts us into a parasympathetic state, allowing us to reach our full potential, literally. We only use about 70% of our muscle fibers while we're training or we're doing anything else. This allows us to use all 100%, which is fantastic and fascinating.